Hey there everyone, Missy here with Irish Acres Homestead. We got a name for our homestead. Our last name's Irish Miller, so that's why we named it Irish Acres. So we've named our little homestead that we're just getting started on. We are literally going from the ground up here. So last week was super eventful. It's mud season here in northern Idaho, otherwise known as the beginning of spring. And we had a serious issue with getting a dump truck stuck in the mud on our road. There's the chicken coop. I know, it's not good. Joe, I know, I get it. I get it. Okay, come here. Daddy's really stuck in the mud. Daddy doesn't think it's very funny. No. How's it going, Dave? I will put the rest of that footage at the end of the video. You can see how that turned out. Joe spent days dealing with that. So now we're here. Joe is on the excavator. He's trying to make this road drivable just so we can get in. And then hopefully next week we'll actually get gravel on it. We have to get that plastic down and get gravel. We'll have a video on that, obviously, as we're doing this road. We're doing the road work ourselves. So we will have a video on that. We also have a little barn build going that Luna and I'll head down there and show you the progress on that. It's just a small little barn built out of logs for some goats we have coming. It'll probably be a temporary situation, but it's gonna work for now. Same as this coop behind me. This is a coop that we got. It's a pre-made coop. It is not what I wanted. I wanted to build something, but we just don't have time. So we're gonna modify this a little bit, and I think we're gonna do that today. You can see inside here that it does not have a deep lip for deep bedding. So I'm gonna try to fix that today and hopefully make this a little bit more workable for the way that I wanna be raising my chickens. I just cut these. I had these thin little pieces of cedar siding. So they're not quite as deep as I want, but it's better than nothing. So I'm just gonna tack these up, screw these into the sides. I've measured and cut them to length to give me about 5 inches of depth for deep bedding. Not quite as deep as I want, but it's okay. Oh, yikes. So you can see how I'm just putting this up. I'm gonna screw it like right to the edge so that I can get as much depth as possible. So here, let me just, so I'm gonna take this inch that's already in here and screw this just right to the edge of it so that it gives me hopefully 5, maybe even 5.5 inches. All right. And then I'm gonna go do that other side. Just needs to function. Then we'll do maybe a screw or two in there. Go ahead and pull the trigger and push in a little bit while you do it. Push so it grabs. There you go. Okay, now you can go just a little bit faster. And push. Good job. Good job. All right.
It wasn't very even.
That's all right.
But I'm not the best at it.
You did great. You did great. All right. So we're gonna do that on all 4 sides. We're gonna just put these little boards in. We have 5 inches for deep bedding. It'll do. It'll do. I'd prefer 6 or 12. But at least I don't have to clean this coop out every week if I've got 5 inches.
Be careful, because I'm gonna be under there.
Okay, you're underneath the coop?
Yeah.
All right. Who's under there? Oh, it's Kieran. Hello.
Hi, my name's Kieran, and I love chickens.
He's gonna get stuck. How's it going, folks? So we're back. We're gonna try and unstick this truck again. It's pretty noisy, but I'll be back at you guys in a little bit. Good time. All right, just a quick update. You know, even if I don't get it out today, I've got a legit proof of concept here. I was able to successfully use the boom arm legs to lift the truck out of its doldrums here. I'm hoping that I've got enough to pull it out. If I don't, I will go get some additional aggregate and boards to get in the plane I can get out of. However, I suppose it's been decided that I will get hailed on while I'm doing all of this. So, all right, we'll get back to it. All right, one last update. We're still in a bit of a bog, but we absolutely got out of the hole, which is what we wanted. It's coming down pretty hard. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you know, I'm gonna chalk that up to a minor success and not push my luck, because it is wet out here, and not get myself in a new bog. But I'm feeling good. As you can see here, we don't have any obstructions behind us. It's fairly clean. This is where the runoff is from all the rain and hail and sleet. So once things dry out, hopefully tomorrow or the day after, we can get it completely free and start a new process of, let's get down some rock first. Okay, here we are, day 4. Yesterday was not successful in any way. I actually got deeper. We're gonna try the paddle technique. Basically, we're gonna tie these 2x4s on the back of the tires to create a paddle effect inside the mud, and hopefully that'll pull us out of that mess. Not sure if you guys can see that yet. We are in there. I got my buddy Andy in here. Hopefully we can get this done in short order. Well, stay tuned. All right, so we're gonna try these ramps, kind of like this guy here, on the back tire since they're thinning out, and hopefully get to pseudo-stable high ground. But as you can see, things are getting wetter as the snow, which shouldn't really be here right now, but it is melting. So if we can get up to here, to this, hopefully this higher ground, we can get out. We'll see how it goes. All right, one more again. I think we're gonna tie the tractor to it, just for that little extra something. All right, here we go. All right, well, through hook and crook, we got it out. MacGyvered all the way the F out. So that was quite the experience, but that was, I'm just glad to be out. Time to get our coop off and temporarily set it down here in our neighbor's lot, and go up, get an excavator, and repave this road. All right.
What's up? Why are you making that face at me?
Can I have my coffee now?
Yes, you can have your coffee. So we are in our little forest clearing where we're gonna eventually have our goats and our chickens. And you can see we have a little goat barn starting that we're building out of the logs that we cut down from clearing this area. It will, depending on how it turns out, once we get the doors and the windows in, I think we might put siding on the outside of it. If it turns out okay, it may actually end up being more than temporary, but if it's a little janky looking, then we'll replace it later on. So we're hoping to get all this cleared out with that excavator that Joe has. We can get all these, hopefully all these trees cleared out of here, finish up the barn project, get the coop in, get our electric fencing up, and hopefully all of this is going to happen in the next 4 days, which is probably not really very likely. So hopefully it'll happen in the next week. Give us a like. Please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. We are building this homestead from the ground up. I hope next time I do an update, we will have a chicken coop in here and we'll have a barn that's finished. For now, we're just gonna keep working. I got my coffee and we'll see you next time.